Welcome, welcome to the Joyful Art Time show. It's going to be a great show today. What we have going on is creating the faces, and I need to do some artwork on them and putting them down as a masterboard. March is Masterboard Madness 2026, and that's why I've been doing masterboards all month. And a masterboard means it's something that you can decorate however you want to. You can use scraps, you can use photos, you can use pictures, you can use gel prints, you can use anything your mind can imagine, and you put it down on something. It could be like a paper sack. Hi, Ellen, welcome. It can be put down on a 12 by 12 cardstock, anything that your heart desires. I'm hoping I can pour this in without making a mess. Oh, the mic is sick. Oh, I'm talking. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate you so much. Can you hear me better now? My voice is, I don't know what's going on with it, but it seems to be changing. I'm going to try putting some of this gooey stuff in here that I use. I didn't get a chance to fill the bottle. Hey, I did it good without any mess. I use this stuff so much that I get a big jug of it. And it's cheaper that way. It's just, it's probably backwards. Golden, it is golden gel medium. I can fix that real quick. Hi, Juju. Wow. Juju's in the house. Ellen's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm going to fix so you can see my apron. It's kind of funny. Let's see. I think what I do on here is put mirror. Oh, I've got it on. Is this it? Oh yeah, so then you can see, or it goes this way. Queen of everything. My best girlfriend got me this. It's got a little crown here for my birthday. She knows me. We've only known each other for 35 years. She knows me pretty well. Okay, and I was going to show you, this is opposite. So I get a big jug of golden on Amazon. Can you read the, see, it's fluid matte medium. I like matte. I mean, I do use glossy sometimes. I know Juju loves glossy. It just kind of is a preference. Doesn't matter. You can use anything you want. All right, time for lipstick. I got it right here, Ellen. I was talking and talking away. Oh, let's put, I don't really like the way mirror look. There, I like that better. I don't know why. Woohoo. All right, I'm going to put my lipstick on. That means the Be Creator Club is beginning. Let's see how much lipstick. Oh, I got 10. I think this lipstick will last me a long time. My girlfriend liked it so much, the one who bought this apron for me. I had to give her the name of it. And she went and bought her a tube, and she loves it. It's Cherries in the Snow. It's a great lipstick. It's very more moisturizing. I always get in the, I don't know why my mouth is like that. There we go. I always get it in the corner. Okay, let's do our breathing. And where's my brush? I wonder if I can do something. Well, I wonder if we could just put Google eyes on my brush. I haven't done it yet, but we could do it before we laugh at it. It wouldn't take that much. All right, here we go. Let's do our breathing. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Juju. I do need a little bit of hair. My bangs are really long for my hairstyle. But my husband likes it shoulder length. He said he kind of liked that on me. So I guess I'm going to keep it shoulder length. I like bangs. Because my acromegalia, my bones in my forehead grew out with it. Well, you can't see it because I always hide it. But anyway, that's just kind of what happened from the disease I had. It affects your bones. Well, let's do some deep breathing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here we go. Deep breathing is very good for an ADHD brain or for anxiety or anything that is in your gut that's making you feel nervousness. It calms you down, it releases endorphins, and it just helps you function better. And so that's what we want for this show. You don't want me to function with my eyes. No. That would be terrible. Okay, I think these Google eyes are right here, if I'm right. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm not right, that means I moved them again and I don't remember where I moved them. Okay. Darn it. That's the thing, I get busy and then I get sidetracked. And it's so easy to do that when, here they are. So easy to do that when you have ADHD. So I have to fumble a little bit. See, I got these at the dollar store. So of course I'm not going to put them on my beauties, but I want to try at least. I know you have to hear this wrapping paper. Hopefully it's not. So I'm going to pick some big Google eyes. Oh crap, here I am. I think I like the big Google eyes. And it fits on the brush. The little ones, they're more for like Raggedy Andy or a smaller thing. If I can just, I now have to pick them up because I got them on my table, art table. And I need my art table to work on today. Oh, there we go. All right. And I'm going to put these over here because I'm going to need all this space. This is going to be a big project and it's going to take lots of space. Now, I don't think I have to glue these on, right? They should come. Oh, maybe I have to glue them on. I thought maybe they came in the back of, see, these are the look. Before we do the laughing yoga is excellent for your mind as well. If you're in a slump, sometimes I am in a slump. I guess I have to glue them because they're not really, that's okay. Or they might, because they have plastic on them. I just can't figure it out. That's how my mind is sometimes. I can't figure out something. I've been working on my pause program. I've changed some of the forms again. And then what I learned today is there is a way that you can I think how is that? Okay. You can write down, like when I was preparing for the show, I had something in my brain that says, oh, I've got to do this. Well, what they suggest is when your brain thinks of those things is to, of course I put too much glue on here, is to, I'm thinking about glue and pause program, to write it down. So, and the time, and it kind of keeps a little diary of what you've thought or what you're completed. And so I don't know if I can do that, you know. I'm 72 and I'm just learning about ADHD. I just kind of ignored it before. I don't really paid attention. I've only been diagnosed with it for about 15 years maybe. You'd think I would have known what to do with it. Okay. Ta-da! Google Eyes. I finally got that done. Oh, Gretchen, hi. I'm surprised. Hi, welcome in, Gretchen. We're going to do some laughing yoga, and this is what we're going to laugh at. I was putting the Google Eyes on this funny looking paintbrush, and this is going to be our laughing yoga time. So when I go 3, we're going to start laughing at this funny looking brush, and the eyes are moving all around at us, and I'm going to move it up and down, and my head's going to go up and down, sideways and sideways. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh, I gotta go. We're done. Oh boy, that makes my brain feel so good. I'm ready to do art now. Oh, my Google Eyes, finally. I know she needs some big long hair, funky hair. Maybe that got me started, or we'll create some more of her on the next session. The Joyful Art Time show is every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It is ongoing from week to week, and I'm so grateful that you came. We've got Juju from you know, Juju, it's fun. From the Crafting on the Back 40, we got Ellen Bell, made me laugh, and we have Gretchen, and that is too cute. Thank you, Gretchen. All right, I do have a few scenes. Since Gretchen is kind of new, let's just review. This is my welcome to the Be Creator Club. We are a community where creativity begins with a smile and a swipe of lipstick, and that's why I put my lipstick on before in front of you. It's just kind of being silly and sparky, and we buzz all around, and we just create a lot of fun. So anyone can join the club. It's simply just subscribe, like, and share my channel and support other creators. We have Juju who can monitor here. Imagine with Gretchen does have a channel, Juju. So she's got the little anchor by her name, so she can share channels. And what else? Let's see. We encourage each other, we watch each other, we are kind to each other, we share each other, we create and we learn, and we try not to glue our fingers together. That's us, the Be Creator Club. And this is all science, and since I have a bachelor's of science degree, I always depend on science. I don't know, I just love science. So did you know that real science studies do support what I am saying? And studies show that art, even for just 45 minutes, can lower stress hormones and lift your mood. Now, this morning I kind of had a funky mood. I didn't have really any energy. I kind of woke up in this mood. And people with ADHD do get those funky moods. And so art, or what did I do? I drank some vitamins and I ate my breakfast and drank my tea and just listened to some true crime stories because I love those. And I don't know, my mood started changing. Thanks, Juju. And all the, so anyway, it boosts when we do art. So after that, I took, well, you probably don't want to know everything, but you know, I got a shower and then I got all dressed up and I came down here to my art room about 2 o'clock. And it just changed my mood. I feel really good now. Hi, Jersey. Welcome in. Welcome in, Jersey. So my beautiful, I wonder if I can move that. Let's move this. It's a little bit big, isn't it? I need to work on that maybe. So yes, science agrees that art, purpose, and community, we will find more joy, we'll have less stress, we'll have a happier heart, and we won't be lonely. You know, the Surgeon General said that loneliness is an epidemic in our culture, and that's terrible. A lot of people are lonely, and so in our community, we give happy mail and we leave kind comments and we tip our artists when we can, and or we purchase their products when we can. I know Jersey is an artist and she's going to be having a show pretty soon. You might want to mention the date, Jersey, in the comments if you remember. Okay, I don't think this other, well, let's see. Oh yeah, this is what I've been all about this month. Masterboard Madness 2026. It's put on by Hazel Anaka Design. It's 31 days of masterboards, inspiration from all your favorite creators every day. I think there were some days that have 2 days. Well, I'm towards the end, so mine will come up Friday. This Friday, I will put the video up about how I'm going to actually do a video because my masterboard needs to dry before I can do some things. So that is going to take some time, so it's hard to do it on a live. The other thing that if I have comments, hopefully I get some comments, but comments from my video, all those names, I'm going to place them in a something, I'm not sure, and just give away my masterboard. So someone will win my masterboard. So hopefully, I guess I'll give that, because maybe I'll give it like maybe the first week of April, sometime at that, maybe that end of the week, to get people to comment to be able to join into the giveaway. My masterboard's pretty cool too, gotta tell you. And it's going to be on the antique side of things. So it's going to be like that. There are the names, and I think, so you see me on Friday, the 27th. Okay, and then what else do I got? Oh, you don't need to know Unbreakable, A Woman's Guide to Aging with Power. That's my book that I'm into right now. But I had to set it down to prepare for the Masterboard because it's taking, it takes time to do that stuff. Okay, here is my art table. Art table, art table. And I'm going to put this aside, put this aside. I don't need this. And I'm not quite sure, I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants here. This is like what is it? It's like, let's see if I move this glass mat over. Let's see, where is this? All right, I'm hoping that'll be okay. If it's not, I might have to adjust the camera a little because the Masterboard takes this whole glass mat once I start it. So I kind of cheated a little bit on her eyes and her nose and her lips. Now here she looks like a different person, but I just took black. I think that's what I'm going to do today. So, except this one, I can't do black because she is black in the background. This one came out fine. Okay, now what the rest of them, they need just a tiny bit of work. Maybe I'll use turquoise for her. Okay, I think now I gotta find my paint. Okay, turquoise. And I gotta find a little brush. Let's see. Or do I want a bigger brush? Or do I want to use this brush? Because all I'm gonna do is, let's see. And this has a little tip to it. Maybe I could do this. Where'd that stencil go? Let's put these over there. So we're going to flip this stencil over. And this is what I'm going to do. And let's see. So I think I could probably just use this brush. I do not want to, let's see, I have this thing full of brushes, but I'm not sure if any of them, oh, here's like a little tiny tip, but I don't know, we'll see. And of course I forgot my water, right? It's a good thing I have this little squirt thing. All right. Now, since I work with the glass mat, see, I didn't put this one in a bottle yet. Oh, look what I got. I use this in my art too. These things I keep. But I am going to put these in a bottle. All right, but I don't know when. My mind, it thinks about that. I might. Oh, so I gotta be where these lines are. The best you can be, right? And I gotta get my, see, you always want to get your paintbrush wet with water. So I'm just gonna stick it in this thing. And I don't want this paint too watery. Just because, I don't know, I don't want it too watery. It'll just be like water over the stencil. So I'm just going to go over the eye, and then I'm going to go over the eyebrow. And then I'm going to, go over this eyebrow. And I'm going to go over this eye. And this eye. And I kind of want to go over this flower. I'm not sure what it will turn out to be. I guess if I don't like it, we can just cut the flower out. Just will give her a little, there's so many little tiny crevices in this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, right, she's going to be a all right, so I need to fix her a little bit. I'm going to use this. All right, so we're going to just kind of like, the paint doesn't really work, and I'm going to try to put eyelashes there. And she's just going to have one total eye that so she is, I'm just like trying to create eye with her. She's more like a whimsical lady, right? We're gonna make her have kind of eyebrows like that. And we're gonna make her face come down like this. And you can kind of see her face right in here. So I'm just going to maybe add a little bit more in here to give her face a little more depth. And then of course she has all kinds of stuff. Now I want to put her nose, but I don't know what these brushes are going to be like. They're not very good. Oh, I have this little one. Oh, it's so stiff. But maybe I want it stiff. Okay. It's probably my cleaning. All right. So let's see. Her nose is. I probably should wipe this off. On my stencil. I do have a stencil bath in the back. Oh, what is, if you have a regular camera already, check to see if you can use it to stream. Let's see, are you talking, I must have missed something. I gotta go back here. Good evening, friend. Hey, 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 waves. Okay. If you have a regular camera already, check to see if you can use it to stream. I still use my old Canon, but I started out by using my husband's Canon. Both of those. Oh, so you are off to Alex Stream deck class right after the show. Oh, maybe I should be too. But my camera, actually Doc helped me with my camera. Yeah, what is it? OBS 2, OBS. It's an OBS camera, and it's stuck right over here on top. OBS, oh, I don't remember. Oh, I know I can remember. Camera. It's OBS Bot Meet 2 stream camera. And he found it on Amazon for me and everything, and it's not very expensive. I think it was like $125, you know, for a camera, that's, and he told me I never have to move it, just, you know, except to, because I'm really, I just dropped you know, I'm not techie at all. I've learned a lot, but I am not techie at all. I just dropped my little paintbrush. Now, where are you? I'm trying to find it. I don't see it. Probably because, I don't know why. All right, see if I got another little one. I do have this one. I do have this one. There might be a reason why that dropped and I can't find it. So we'll just use this one. So I can, Gretchen, I can put this on. I'm trying to look for this stuff here. Whoops, got another photo there. I know, I was so, I haven't really worked too much with scenes because I've been, what did I have? I can do this. I figured out how to do this, Gretchen, like, speak into the mic more. Let me put it up here. My voice, for some reason, is very low. And I'm kind of thinking it might be, I'm getting too much thyroid and I have to reduce it, and my new peels just came today. I'm wondering if it's the thyroid is affecting my voice. I have no idea. Can you hear me better now? Test, test, test. I've got it full blast here. I put the mic up closer to my voice. Okay, Ellen, thank you for, I really love your insight so I can do better. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see, with this camera, I was going to show, here it is. I can like, that's not the right one. So I can make it like this, see? Or I can make it more like this. That's about as far as zoomy I can do. Okay, anyway, I got off on a tangent. All right, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. I think that's too big. Okay, I'm just gonna like do a, she doesn't need much for her nose. I would think this is probably one of the dots right here. And then she has a dot like comes like this. And then she has a dot that comes like this. And you know, I want her not to be, I want her to be whimsical. You know, she's not a real lady. She's a whimsical lady. And then we have this, and then we have this, and then we have her mouth that kind of comes like this and like this. Okay. And it's like, this lady's gonna have bushy eyebrows because, I don't know, maybe I should just draw it or sketch it out. It might work out better than going with the stencil. She's got really kind of biggy eyes. This, actually, I like this. Okay. I think you can use markers, but I thought I would use the paint to try to... There, that's going to be her face. I think that's okay. You can tell it's a face and her nose and her lips and her hair, but you can see she's got all kinds of colors everywhere from the gel print in her face. So, all right, now I think maybe that's what I will. Now this one, I don't know if I can save this one. I have to use white. So let's put that one in there. Let's put this in here. Wipe this off. I'll try, but I think what I'll do is I'll draw with the paint instead of using the stencil, because it seems like the paint, I don't know, it's not going quite as the way I wanted it to go. Let's see, white. Now this is a translucent white, but let's see what it looks like. Of course, look, this is how my hands get all the time. Okay, so I can kind of see her eye right here. And here's her eyebrow. And this, I think this is, I don't know, this I think is her eyebrow. It's a little, and I think her eye is probably right here. And yeah, I think it's better if I sketch. Now, we don't want to go too far over, because I'm just noticing this is her. Okay. And then we want to, look at her nose. It's hard to get eyelashes on her. All right. Okay. I would say her nose is probably about right here. And we'll just put a little boop, 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 and a boop, boop. And that's her nose. And then I think her mouth is probably about right here. It looks like there was a little bit of, I'm going to probably make her have a little more lip than maybe she normally has. And okay. We're just going to paint her face in there. So they will look different because they are whimsical. She's a whimsical lady. And that flower there doesn't really come out very well. It's just probably the stencil. You know, it's a cheap one from Amazon. I don't know if that makes any difference. The quality of the stencil is probably not the best. And of course let's see, let's put this up a little bit. I'm going to make her have big lips. And her nose is kind of like right here. And then she has something on the... There we go. I don't know. Close enough. All right. She's got bigger lips. I think that'll be okay. Just kind of like really looking to the side. All right. Good enough. Good enough. Now, do I have one more, I think? Oh boy, she's like a... I love her print though right there. But I think I have to make her black. Clean off my table here. All right. Where's my... I'm going to use a liquid black. Oh, I'm sure you guys love to watch me do this. Heck, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make her look some sort like a lady. Okay, so here's her face. Well, maybe outline that better first is probably what I should do. When you draw faces, right, you always outline their face first. So her face kind of comes like this. Oh, and you might hear my dogs. And I'm babysitting some dogs as well. Okay. Now we can kind of see, all right. And let's see, and then her. So I can kind of see the outline here of her eye. And we kind of want, and I see one eyebrow. So I am assuming her other eyebrow is probably right here. Okay. And she's going to have big old eyelashes. Right, and then her nose kind of looks like it might be right here. So I'm going to put a dot there and a dot there and just 3 dots. And I cannot see anything with the mouth, but I think since she has such pretty pattern, maybe we'll just kind of keep her lips more with the pattern. And she kind of comes like this. There. There, we got her. Okay. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Does that make sense? I have no idea what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, I got to get this stuff off. Well, I don't care if I get paint in the back of this. Let's move this over here. Let's move this over here. And this over here. Because I need the room. I don't mind if I get paint on the back of this. It won't matter. All right. And we'll stick this little water thing there. All right, so this thing is huge. And the back, it's just a paper sack from Walmart. And I just sewed it. All right. So it is huge. See, I'm going to put the screen up a little bit. I have a blank canvas. Can you believe it? Something that artists always go, oh, what am I going to do next? Oh, thank you. Yes, Gretchen. I'll catch you later too. Thank you so much for dropping in. Oh, Evie, I just saw you. Welcome, welcome in. I'm going cuckoo today. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. You can understand. All I know, all I know is I've got these ladies that are weird looking that I'm going to somehow put on here. And I've got enough of them. Oh, the other one fell. I don't know why I keep dropping things today. Gosh, but I do. All right, so I am going to like trim these off. How much do I, like this one, I think I'm almost thinking I'm going to make it oval. I don't know why I want to make it oval, but I do. I am going by the seat of my pants, ladies. I will take any suggestions. Thanks, Evie, for dropping by. These are called Whimsical Ladies. So I kind of like how that looks. Let's see what we got here. Put this aside. I got them going at different directions. So let's put this one. So this will probably be a masterboard that, I don't know, how are we going to cut it up with these ladies? I don't know. We're going to do something. We're going to, okay, should we leave like 2 square and I kind of like all her color here. I don't want to cut off her hair. I am going to cut off her hair though. I'm going to cut your hair off. Sorry, you got a haircut, lady. Let's just make you square. I got these freaky ladies. They're from outer space. They go with that one stencil I laugh at all the time. All right, so we got these 2 ladies. looking that way. We got this lady looking this way. And we can overlap a little if we want to. And we've got two square ladies, we've got a round lady. This lady is looking this way. Maybe I can put her kind of maybe over here. And we can put her like over here. And we can put her over here. So maybe another round one. Okay. I see beautiful dots right here that I can use. All right. Let's cut that off a little more. Doesn't have to be straight, ladies. Now, not for this. You know, if you're watercoloring, it's a whole different story. But for this, these gel prints, you can be more. Okay, so that gives us 5 ladies. And then I've got all this next to it. So I've got these kind of cool looking dots. Where were they? Maybe they're on this. Oh yeah, they're on this one. Look at that. I used wet strength paper. Let's see. Trying just to see what I want here. Maybe when I move this over. Okay. So let's. I wonder if I move this one to be over here and this one to be over here. But that's 2 blacks. So that's kind of, I should mix this up a little more, I think. Okay, so let's put, this will be better, I think. And maybe, we want to, I got a lot of black, don't I? Okay. A lot of black. Alright, and so let's just put this over here, because it kind of like goes in a corner, right? So I have this, and I'm just going to rip it. I have no idea how I'm going to use it. Okay. Now this might look, I'm just ripping it. Whoa, get out my tension. Ooh, let's go. Just rip it apart. It tears pretty good. This is the wet tissue paper. Okay, so we only need a little piece to go in there. All right. This, we'll put this like here. Okay, I think we're going to take this piece off. Yeah. And this piece, if we put this kind of in here, but it's too big. Because this then kind of like, you can tell, breaks it up. I kind of like that, kind of maybe. All right, and I got more. All right, we're just going to town, you ladies. Wow, I used that up, didn't I? Still have a little piece here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this will make a 9. Okay, and I've got some of this, so we can put this over there. This is kind of like a little triangle here. Didn't I see a triangle I did right here? Okay. This is like an upside down triangle. We can't have it there, so we have to have it here. And then we have a tiny little piece. Maybe we'll put it up here. Okay, so that's that. And then I have more. So has anybody ever built a collage before? I know, I have mods today. I'm so happy, Evie. All right, so let's see. Evie has a channel. She does watercoloring. So some of my mods, whoever, which one, can put her channel up. Let's see, who else has channels? Juju has a channel. We can put Juju up. And Gretchen had a channel. She does art as well. She's in the eCam community. She is so smart about techie stuff. She puts, she works with, I don't know if you guys have heard him, but it's Doc Rock. You can put him into my channel as well. He is a guru of tech. And he had a really good, simple program on how to do overlays. And that was very interesting. So I try to listen to, if something is interesting and I want to try to learn it more, I go to him for techie stuff. Sometimes, you know, they get so techie, you're like, oh my, what are they talking about? Oh, how did you get there? But I don't understand their language all the time. Evie has a really nice channel on watercolor, and she has a bird. She also shares her life, you know, which is very interesting. but she recently had a fall and she fractured her left wrist. How you doing, Evie? I know that's very painful. Are you watercoloring on pain pills? I just thought I might ask. I was thinking, well, I wonder if she's doing that. Okay, so I didn't include this lady, but I'm going to just cut her up and put her, because boy, I need a lot of paper here. Now I could add old book pages. We'll see how this goes. So I think I'm going to add this like right here. See, this will be, so you can cut this part out, and I guess these faces would be more like a cover, or, I mean, let's see, I just made, I should show you, not a cover, let's see, yeah, they're larger, but I'll show you what I did. I'm making a journal, and they're all gonna see, but my tape. This is the first one I put together, but I don't care. But this is for the spine, and it was just sticky tape. So see, like we could cut one of these guys out and could go into the journal, which I think I might do once I have all this done. Well, I'll show you later, like the next show, because we'll be here forever if I do that. I have this tape, and I have such a big roll of it, and it's sticky. It already has stickiness on it. So I just laid the paper, and I just did it by eye the best I could. And taped up both sides so you have a really good strong spine. So I can sew into it. So I can sew. I'm getting there. Okay, so we need a little, and then probably up here. Oops, got this. I'm so glad Gretchen stopped by. She's really a smart lady, and of course her artwork is like pristine, and she has a shop. She loves photography too. Oh, her pictures are so pretty. She sells her photography on the web, and I think she belongs to a bunch of art places. But I don't have the energy to do all the work she does. It's like, oh my gosh. Just kind of adding pieces here that really don't make any sense, but that's okay. That's what this is. I'm not thinking very much here. I'm just like cutting these things, you know? I mean, not cutting, I guess you could say tearing. And see, I might want something up there. And something up there. And I got two more pieces. could break this up. Let's cut this into something little. And there. Well, oh, I have some more. I didn't know I had any more. Oh, I still have more. Oh, that's good. My husband's talking to the dogs upstairs. So you might hear him. I'm not sure what he's doing with them. Who knows? Kind of like that pink on there. Maybe we'll just take this pink. Pink. So once I start gluing all this down, it probably won't look like that. All right, I'm going to try my best. I think if I need to add any more, I've got a few extra. This is kind of a gray color. I might just add it around. Oh, it's got to be less. There. And this is just, boy, this is going to be colorful. This is a Vicky. I love color. I gotta dance to color. I don't know how to sing, but I love color, I tell ya. All right. Okay, well, I'm just going to use my famous glue. Don't ask me why I made this background white, because I'm not gonna, I could paint on it. I could paint on it. I can add something else if I want to. We'll just see how it goes. I don't know, I think it looks a little better white. We'll see when we put this on how these, I'm not sure how the translucent of these papers, which can be kind of translucent, how they will work out. Okay, so let's put this baby down first. And I've got to move all this over, so I'm not sure if I'll remember. I'm kind of going to try to do my best. Should add flowers to it. I don't have any though that are made. Let's see. So I'm just going to put this, and I've got a special little tool that's probably hidden under all this stuff. I used a silicone tool to put my golden matte gel fluid medium on. That bell is my front door. My husband is going to do something, I don't know. He's been working in his office all day, and he had an endocrinologist call. See, is that at the top? I'm trying to see. I think it is. So let's see if there's any translucent. Not sure. There may be. Oh, that came out fast. That's okay. We'll just spread it. We don't have to be fancy with this stuff. It just acts like a glue. I was thinking maybe the white might show up in some of these where there's, not sure. Oh, sorry. You want to see me? What did I push? Oops. You never know what'll happen in this studio. Oh my. All right, so this is how I am going to put down my collage. I'm going to use gel medium. Now you could use just a stick glue if you wanted to. I'll show you how to do that. We can do that too, but I kind of not want to do it really, but okay, then I'm going to put this. When I get maybe down here, I'll show you. You can just use this stick glue that I use right here. It is washable, acid free. It's Avery, and this came in second on that. It doesn't really wrinkle. This kind of does wrinkle a little bit, but I don't mind the texture of it. I like it, but if you don't like wrinkleness, maybe the glue stick, we'll check it out and see what it does. Okay, we're gonna kind of, we might have some white showing. I guess it doesn't really matter. Might kind of look good. All right, and I don't know really where this went to. Maybe in the corner. My cup's in the way. Now this particular one right here, you can see where the white's going to show up. Oh, that's kind of cool looking, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to go with this one. And I'm not quite sure how I had this one. Maybe like this. So we need a little piece right there, which I probably, this is a magnet, and I use this now so I don't lose my pieces, because let me tell you, there is a ghost in my or an angel, let's say angel, in my craft room that decides to hide things from me. I did that. Maybe we could put this smaller and maybe just make the purple. There we go. So you know, Rocket, I'm not thinking, my mind has to be clear of thought. No thought, just glue and paper. Glue and paper. I love it. I love gluing paper. It's just like, oh, way to go, gluing paper. Okay, now let's put this one here. And it's okay if you go, you know, when you just put it down, just go ahead and make it where you're covering things. You know, you can cover other pieces, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now, if we do this one, okay. Now, you'll catch me if I think this too much. It'll take me forever to do this, right? And I don't want to be here forever. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece. I think I better put this girl here before I work anymore. All right, let's put my little metal thing over here. This glass mat is wonderful to work on. It attracts the metal, so I can use that. Whoopie-doo, I don't know what this feels like. It's just like, you know, in grade school when you got to put on, you did a project and you got your fingers all wet. It was fun. Okay, so we're gonna put her about there. And we gotta add more gluey. You don't, this gel medium, you can add as much as you want. You don't, well, with any kind, if you use, you know, there's a mixture where you can use half water and half glue, and you know, you just slap it on. That's what you do. Slap it on. And I'm just going to kind of like maybe make her a little bit longer here. And I try to take care of pools like you don't really want, I don't know, it'll change you'll see a whiteness to it if it pools. So I usually try to spread those out. And of course I always kind of use my finger, which this finger gets really sticky with this glue. So I use this now as moisturizing hand sanitizer to take the glue off my fingers. Okay, now what do I got over here? See, I just laid things here, so it's possible that, you know, I just flipped the paper all around. All right, so we're going to kind of come like this maybe. And we're going to put this over here. These over here, you know, when you cut them out, you can use them for cards. I saw Karen, I don't know if you all know Karen Slapping on Paper. She cut out her collage of gel prints, and she actually did some watercolor on them. For some reason, I've been thinking of a waterfall and making some rocks and just do a pretty waterfall in one of my pages of Masterboard, just to decorate my journal with. Put you over there. Oh, Ellen, I appreciate you. I know you're on the East Coast, and I know it's your bedtime. And I appreciate you coming and hanging out. This is called Vicky's Goulash. Oh, isn't that funny? Vicky's Goulash. I should probably look up and see. I'm just collaging as quick as I can. I guess I put that there. I don't remember. All right, so I'm going to try to smooth this out a little bit. All right. Okay, now I just need a little piece for maybe two little pieces. I had this piece. Actually, that kind of looks good. Maybe I could just kind of put it like that. Oh, it has little flowers there. Well, that's cute. Looks like little flowers anyway. Now if I can make something there. I have some pink. Somehow that got stuck on there. I'm just going to cut, which I might need to do 2 of these pieces. Right? Maybe I will just leave some of this edging. I could, will this be too hard to sew in the sewing machine, but I could do some hand stitching on it. That would be kind of pretty. Okay, I think I got all the pulls out. Make sure, because I can miss them very easily. All right. I'm thinking I probably should put this lady down first before. Which lady? Oh, do this lady first. Oh boy. Okay. See, that's what I mean. It'll look a little bit different by the time I move everything around. That's just what happens. I'm not one to have a numbering system or try to leave something where it's at. I just figure I got the paper there and the paper will speak for itself. That's what I think. Okay, so we got this pretty wet with this gooey stuff. And so let's put her right here. And let's make sure we're not too far over. Okay, we're okay. And we're going to put this lady right here. Okay. Whoop. Well, the base is acting pretty good because I'm putting a lot of moisture on it, so I guess that's why it's good to do paint it in the white. You could use white paint. You don't have to use gesso. White gesso. You could use white paint. You know, just use what you got. So you can substitute. My whimsical ladies, I wonder what planet they should be on. Oh, Ellen, thank you. Have a good sleepy nighty-night. Where's Karen? Did I miss somebody? Sometimes I miss people, and I don't like that. Karen's channel. Oh, I gotta put some glue down here. Boop, 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 boopy doo. I used to collect a lot of Betty Boop stuff, and I'm like, oh, Betty Boop. Oh, Oh, Karen slapping on paint. That, yeah. I am watching her on Mondays. I can't watch all of her shows because they're very long. So I thought, well, I'm going to choose Monday. That's what I'm going to start doing because, you know, we're kind of busy with our channels, right? And so this is going to kind of come off a little bit. That'll be okay. When you're busy doing a channel, it's, you know, it's hard to go and watch everybody. I try to watch Juju, but I don't have a set day for Juju. But I think I should start doing that because a lot of times I can, you know, do my artwork while I'm watching a live show. This one's kind of like, why don't you want to go on there? Well, probably because you just need more glue. Okay, now I can start laying, and who knows what order I had these in. I don't know, so I'm just going to. I think maybe put that one there. And this one is, oh, there was a triangle one. Let's see, where was that one? This one, I think. Looks like a triangle. And we had this one, but it's too big. When I glue that on, I don't have that much space. Who knows what my eyes were seeing? Who knows? So these, kind of now that I think about it, I'm just creating picture frames around the faces with jelly prints. That's kind of what it looks like, huh? Alright, so then we're going to do, can I put this one here? I can. Put some more goo on it. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, this is cool. This should go on a bigger spot. Okay, let's see. Let's just put one right there. That's just a gray one. And we'll put this other one right there. Oh. There's no rhyme or reason why I'm putting things where they're going. I need a little one. I don't see a little one here. How come I don't see a little one? There's a purple. Oh, that's a big one. But maybe I could just take a piece of it. Whoops, you don't want, sorry, I had to take a piece of you. It's like you didn't want me to do that, did you? All right, now we got to do this top. Oh, I kind of made a hole there. Well, let's see, maybe if we move you over just a little bit. I need to have you straight. Okay, so then I am assuming I had this over here for her, the top. Right, and where's the little one? Here's a little one. I'm gonna put that one right there. Right. I don't know if you can see. There we go. This needs some more gooey right here. I'm thinking these ladies are really outer space looking, and then I thought I was blaming the template or the stencil, but you know what? It could be me. It could be the person who is doing the gel print. The one thing is it takes a lot of practice on the gel plate to really, you know, be really good. And I do so many different types of art. It's kind of like watercoloring. You gotta like keep it up, right? Well, I would like this here, but whoop, if I can do it. Oh, it's getting all the metal stuff around it. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to have just a stack of stuff because I got to put her down to figure out this stuff. And then this part is just going to be collage. Okay. Well, I decided something, right? Oh, dear. I get these ideas in my head, and I'm like, oh, I want to try that, see what it looks like. I think all of us do. I think Juju does that too when I watch her. We both kind of fly by the seat of our pants. But it's fun. It's fun to do that. It is fun. Okay, we're going to put her like way up there. And we're going to have, so we have room here for collage. All right. I used to watch Star Trek. It's kind of what this reminds me of. I'm doing a Star Trek. I'm doing a poster, a Star Trek poster. It's funny. Anybody else watch Star Trek? And Mr. Kirk, I think, and the Martian, what was his name? Gosh, it's been so long. My memory is not so good. Let's see, let's put this one like right here. And let's put this one right here. This is wrinkling a little bit on me because space-wise, you know, I need like my back table to do this on. I only have a certain amount of. Julie Parker, well, welcome. Welcome to the Space Odyssey. I'm thinking of Captain Kirk on the voyage. He did a good job, that one actor doing him. I think he might be still alive. Let's see, maybe we'll go this way. Whoops. It's a good thing I have an apron on, because I'm just making a frame around these ladies. This is a Masterboard, Julie. I'm so glad you got here. I think Julie and I think a lot alike. And we've done what Karen talks about, doing that work, you know, of inner child, and of course I'm a Christian, so I did it the Christian way, but I got all my crap out of my system. Let's see here. Well, I might have more. I have a lot of this collage stuff to work with. I'm really happy about that. I had no idea if I'd have enough. Okay, let's see, what do we want up there? Do this. Collaging gel prints into I don't know what. I am just doing it. I am just doing it. Okay, let's move you and put this one here. You know, and if I go over the edge, no biggie, because I can, what can I do? I can cut it off. All right. So the only disadvantage of this is the size. It is so big. When Vicki does it, she does it in goodness. Big. I do it big. Like the state of Texas. So I did live in Texas for when I was younger. I permanently moved to Washington State probably when I was 30. Maybe a little bit younger. All right. Now, do I have, so let's just, these are kind of a pile here. I remember that one. Okay, so let's start working. Where can I put this pile? Everywhere I go, I have something. I have the scraps over here. I have a mouse over here. So I'm going to just put them right here. Hopefully I won't bump my Stream Deck and yeah, I work through all my stuff too, Julie. I feel like I'm a happier person. Don't you feel happier? I do. But I can, you know, I can be moody, but everybody's moody. I haven't met one person that isn't kind of moody. My best girlfriend, she goes, oh, what does she say it is? I'm going to tear this off. I'm in a funky mood, I think she says. I'm in the funk. I got to get out of this funk, Vicky. Let's go and have a drink. Of course, I can drink one drink, and I like it, but I have to keep to one drink. My body can handle it with medicine, but you know, you get in a funk, you want to get that funk out of you. So I need a piece up here. Now, if I do this is too much. Maybe not. I think it'll be okay. Okay, I need some gooey junk. Gooey. Yeah, I kind of woke up in a funk today. I don't know why. I think because I'm nervous about doing the dang video for the Masterboard Madness. My video will be up on this Friday. And then anybody who comments will be entered into a giveaway. And they'll win the Masterboard that I make. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be antique-ish. I'll tell you that much. So if you like antique-ish, then come and watch my video on Friday. And I'm not, you know, I don't produce a lot of videos because I don't like editing, but, and that might be what's making me a little nervous about this. So I woke up in a funk. I woke up in a funk. Let's see. I have a different type of paper. Well, that's okay. I can just use this. We will cut this up. I'm going to tear this up. Let's put it right there. Oh no, that's a little too far for my lady. Okay, that's better. Right, just trying to cover up a few areas. Hopefully when this is dry, it won't be too wrinkled. The board itself, there we go. Right, so I want to put a different color around her. Because I do have purple there. Cut this off and just put that there. Okay. See how the board is a little bit, because all this is a paper sack with gesso on it. Putting on a lot of medium. Oh my, oh, the top came off. Oh my, Vicky, oh my, oh my. I'm almost done. Hey, I had no idea what I was going to do, did I? No idea. We're going to cut this off about here. This actually would look... Yeah, this is called Vicky's Delight. It goes with my outer space theme. So there'll be a lot of tidbits around here that you could make something out of it, because it'll be smaller tidbits, but something should come out of it. Okay, so now, whoops. I wonder if I want to add that there. Or do I want to add that there? I don't know. Okay, Vicky, don't think about it. If you do, you won't finish it up. I'm just putting down whatever I can put down. I'm almost done. I'm so excited. So today I used my gluing down napkin images and no problem with it tearing. Yay! I think the more we do it, the more our fingers, our hands know how it feels, you know, how things feel. That's why I don't wear gloves, I think, because I really need to kind of feel it with my hands. Oh, that's already hooked on there. Okay, let's put this here. And this looks like a nice, good piece. Julie Parker, you might... Good night, Evie. I know you live in Texas and you're staying up. Julie's from, I think, Australia. I have no idea what time it is there. What time is it, Julie? It's a big old piece. Let's put it right there. See, now all these colors kind of look good together because I used the color cube when I painted them. Oh, I like this. Let's put this here. It looks kind of cool. And we've got another piece. Put right there. Yeah, I've been using the color cube and it's really helped me. Kind of think I want to put a piece over here again. It just looks like it needs one. Let's just put this here. There. All right, now what else do we have here? We have some more of this. have a lot of this because I had a full sheet of it, right? Maybe we could put that here. Yeah, I really love the color cube. It does make all your color mixing pretty nice. So this is my gel print masterboard. Heck, it's pretty easy to do. Let's see, I have this. Let's put it right here. So anybody who, Juju does, anybody who does gel plating, I don't want it that big. I'll do it that big. Can do this. And we're going to kind of like cut this up. Put this funky piece down. All right. And then it's got to dry. Whoops, I got a piece there. I could put like just another piece there. It's kind of neat to kind of overlap some of the pieces. Just looks more abstract, I think. See, now these here, that white's showing pretty good. So the substrate is a paper sack, from Walmart. Did I get enough glue on here? I don't know. Probably could use some more. It just doesn't look gluey down enough. I could probably have stretched this just a little bit, but I don't mind the wrinkles. Okay, let's stretch this. When that dries. And if I put some tea bags on top of this in just different spots, not all over it. I should probably see what that looks like now that I'm thinking of it. Let's see, where did I put those tea bags? I don't have a lot of them, but I need to make some more, but I have some. Where are they? If I can find them. Woohoo, tea bags, where did you go? Now that I want you. Woohoo. Well, heck, I don't know what I put them. I thought I put them right under there. Is this them? No. Well, I can't find my tea bags, but I think maybe a few places with the tea bags would look pretty cool. Whoops, I want to make sure I don't get those drops smoothed out because they will form like a dot. Okay, just making sure I have all that You know, I don't have any pool of, so right in here, the paper sack is kind of creating, but I've got a place to let this dry. And I've got to prepare more tea bags anyway, and then I'll just try a few places and just put some tea bags over. I'm going to add some more texture. All right. Did I glue it over there? There we go. Wow, isn't that something? I did that. My idea. Well, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let me put it up close. I kept some of the white in there. I think it kind of looks good. Not in all places, but over here on this side, just to give, when you cut it out, it'll be a little different. That looks like a patched quilt. And my whimsical faces from the planet Mars. We could add things, we can cut them out. You can add flowers on top of their heads. You could add anything really. What can you add? I think flowers would look pretty. From old paper. Wouldn't that look pretty? You can make those flowers from old paper. I'm going to put this over here, get it out of my way. Whoops, I forgot. I have to take this off. And it has more space. All right. Wait, I finished it. Now, the Joyful Art Time show is done. Oh, that feels so good to finish. To finish. Let's see what I've missed. I feel the air from the window heating up a lot. Oh, it's 1:48 p.m. Wednesday. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to put you, I should be able to, there, look what I did. I know how to do that now. Bye, Juju. I know that you got your own show here coming up. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's the back ear. Well, I'm done. Thank you, Jersey. All done. Remember to like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. Julie, I'm so happy you came. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Juju, for coming also. Actually, Jersey, thank you. I appreciate you all. Evie's already gone. But I do really appreciate you all dropping in and hanging out with me. Ellen, see, Ellen's on the East Coast, so she's gone too. She went night-night. Anyway, I'm going to send love to you all. And I'm going to send love out to the universe. Oh, you got to hear me, don't you? That would help. Oh, this mic. want to rip my clothes. Hi. Oh, see my pile over here for the masterboard. Friday I'm going to videotape, which videoing is not my, just the editing. Oh, terrible, but I'm going to do it. So anybody who leaves a comment in my video on Friday, they will go into a drawing for a gift. I'm going to give away my masterboard on Friday. And it's a cool masterboard, I can tell you that. It's like all antique-ish. So if you like antique stuff, I'm going to give you a little hint, right? You'll want to win this masterboard. It'll be really cool. So I encourage you all to come, and I will see you Thursday. We have Watercolor Thursday at 6 p.m. And I haven't decided what we're going to watercolor, but it'll be something fun. We did a bird last time. Might do something Eastery. I did see a cute bunny and some eggs. That might be kind of fun too, watercolor. But we will watercolor something. Oh, I finished my one little Raggedy Ann, and she is a doll that you can use as fodder in your journals. So she was fun to make. She took a lot of drawing though. I kind of want something a little more simple with drawing. But anyway, love y'all, and sending love out to the universe. I'll see you all. Hopefully, oh, we got Pretty Girl. Hi, Pretty Girl. Glad to see ya. Here she is. Let's see if I can put you out there. Oh, there she is, Pretty Girl. So hopefully you'll come Thursday at 6 p.m. and we'll do some watercoloring and chat. It's kind of a fun thing, chat, watercolor. That's it. Bye, Jersey. Sending love to y'all. And moving this little thing around. Bye-bye. Sending love to you again. Love out to the universe. Hopefully I'll see people Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Watercolor Thursday. Bye-bye. We'll probably do some fodder. Bye-bye.